Int. High school classroom, day. The midday sun spills through dusty blinds, casting long stripes of light across a sea of cluttered desks. The air is heavy with chatter, the sharp squeak of sneakers against linoleum, and the faint smell of cafeteria pizza drifting in from the hallway. At the front, a large whiteboard dominates the wall. A young female teacher, early 30s, slight build, dressed in a modest cream blouse and navy skirt, writes dates across it in neat, deliberate strokes. Her presence is calm, quiet. Behind her, chaos brews. Two male seniors, Logan, 18, tall, athletic, with a permanent smirk, and Tyler, 17, equally built, but with a colder stare, exchange a glance. Their swagger says they own the room. Logan's voice slices through the background noise, dripping with mockery. Logan. Whispering to Tyler. Watch this. He steps forward, casual, confident, and with a sudden tug, rips the sleeve of the teacher's blouse. The soft fabric tears with an audible rip. A collective gasp erupts. Desks scrape. Students lean forward. Phones are instantly raised, thumbs tapping record. The teacher freezes mid-sentence. The squeak of her marker halts. Slowly, she turns. Her face is unreadable. No flare of anger. No fear. Just a still, measured gaze. Logan's smirk widens. Logan. Mocking. Oops. My bad, Miss Karate Kid. Didn't mean to ruin your discount shirt. Some laughter bubbles in the back. Tyler joins him, grinning like a sidekick in a bad sitcom. But the teacher, Hannah Lee, doesn't raise her voice. Doesn't even blink. She pivots. One smooth, fluid motion. Her hand locks around Logan's arm. Before his grin can fade, his feet leave the floor. In a clean, textbook-perfect judo throw, she sends his 6-foot frame crashing onto the linoleum. The thud reverberates through the room. Silence drops like a curtain. Tyler stumbles back instinctively, his bravado draining in an instant. Tom, OS. Whisper, stunned. They thought she was weak, until the floor reminded them who she was. Flashback, 3 days earlier. Int. School office morning. The room smells faintly of copier ink and stale coffee. Bulletin boards sag with outdated flyers. The hum of a printer fills the air. The glass door swings open, and in steps a quiet woman, pale skin, jet black hair pinned into a neat low bun, soft brown eyes that seem to take in everything without drawing attention to themselves. She wears a simple cardigan over a knee-length skirt, carrying a plain tote bag. This is Miss Hannah Lee. Early 30s. Asian American. The secretary, a middle-aged woman with a tired smile, looks up. Secretary. Morning. You must be the new long-term sub for history. Hannah nods politely, offering a gentle smile. Hannah. Yes, Hannah Lee. Secretary. Principal will introduce you to your class. Across the office, 2 students pass by, whispering under their breath. Student number 1. She looks like a librarian. Student number 2. Bet we make her quit by Friday. Hannah hears them, the faintest flicker of amusement crosses her face, but she says nothing. Montage, first 2 days. Day 1, Logan, slouched in his chair, launches a paper ball that arcs perfectly into the trash can behind Hannah's back. He grins like his won gold. Hannah doesn't react. Day 2, Tyler calls her Miss Weak Sauce, loud enough for the whole back row to hear. Belle, a tall brunette with dramatic eyeliner, yawns mid-lesson, rolling her eyes in theatrical boredom. Close ON, a quiet student, Anna Patel, 16, Indian, reserved but observant, watching Hannah carefully. Her eyes narrow as she studies Hannah's stillness. Anna, VO. She's either scared or trained. Day 3. The incident. Int. Classroom, day. The energy is already buzzing, louder than usual. Hannah writes on the board, her penmanship flawless. Behind her, Logan rises, swagger in every step. Tyler trails him, phone ready. Logan reaches out, grabs the back of her blouse, meant as a playful tug, but rip, the fabric tears. Laughter erupts. Phones record from every angle. Tyler steps forward, ready to add his own insult, but Hannah moves. Smooth. Precise. Unhurried. Her hand locks on Logan's wrist, her feet pivot into perfect stance, and with controlled force, she flips him over her hip. Logan hits the floor with a sound that echoes. Gasps. Tyler freezes, eyes wide. Before he can react, Hannah sweeps her leg low, taking his feet out from under him. He lands hard, air rushing from his lungs. Both boys stare up from the floor, utterly shocked. Hannah adjusts her blouse sleeve calmly. Hannah. This lesson is about consequences. Int. Principal's office later. Logan, Tyler, and Belle sit red-faced in front of the principal, who holds up a phone playing the video in silent replay. The principal glances between the screen and Hannah, who stands quietly in the corner. Principal. Is this real? Hannah reaches into her purse and pulls out a folder. She lays it on the desk. Inside, official documents. 4th Dan Black Belt, Judo Federation. Former U.S. Army Close Combat Instructor. Master's degree in Conflict Resolution. The principal looks at Logan and Tyler. Principal. She could have broken your arm. She chose not to. That is restraint. The room is silent. Respect blooms where mockery used to live. Int. Classroom, next day. The air is different. Logan sits rigid, eyes locked on the board. Tyler scribbles notes without looking up. Belle chews her pen, avoiding eye contact. Hannah begins her lesson as if nothing happened. Calm. Steady. Professional. Halfway through, Anna raises her hand. ANA. Miss Lee, can you teach us the move you used? Laughter ripples through the class. For the first time, Hannah smiles. Hannah. Only if you promise not to use it on your teachers. Real power is quiet. Extension, school after class. Students spill out into the afternoon sun. Logan lingers by the door, fidgeting. Logan. Hey, Miss Lee. I just wanted to say, sorry. Anne, respect. Hannah nods. Hannah. Everyone has power, Logan. Some just forget when to use it. She walks away, the strap of her tote slipping slightly, revealing a folded Judo GI, embroidered with a patch. Team USA, World Judo Champion, 2019. Narrator, VO. They mocked her silence, but they'll remember her strength. Ever underestimated someone quiet?